people, welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, Sarit and Steve VK. Okay, today guys, we're doing a non-spoiler review of VIKRAM VEDHA.
Yeah guys, starring Hrithik Roshan and Saif and Radhika up there, directed by Pushka and Gayatri. Guys, we were going to do the review at the cinema. We have done some filming of the cinema, us lot going and stuff like that. If I can, I'll put that on there. But it was dark, it was raining, and there was music playing in the background, and it was quite noisy. Loads of people were at the cinema. So I thought, let's just do it when we get home. Obviously, you guys, we posted the Bunde reaction, the song from VIKRAM VEDHA, yesterday, and loads of people have wrote so many comments on what they thought I would feel about it, and so many people wrote comments about what they believe Street will feel about it. So obviously you guys know us by now, and you guys know what kind of movies we like, you know how we feel about it, who gets excited about what. So what I'm gonna do is, so let's start with Sarit's review and take on what she felt, her honest review from watching VIKRAM VEDHA, and and then I'll talk to you guys afterwards what my take was, and let's see if you guys were right or wrong. Here we go.
Okay, so first of all, there's lots of comments, is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I haven't read those comments, so I don't know. Okay. I'm guessing they're all negative, but just goes to show how much you don't know me. You don't know me. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it, loved it, absolutely loved it. The whole plot and everything. And I didn't even guess it, do you know what I mean? I didn't even think, considering I felt like when we spoke about it in the car, I was like, you know what? It happens quite a lot. I'm not going to say what, but then why didn't I think of that? You just don't know what's going on. And going back to the song that we did yesterday, oh my God, when you see on big screen, guys, when you see him and you're just like, and he looks super crazy, like he's like got more than a screw loose, but he just looks insanely still sexy, like in some way, throughout it all. They both do. This is Hrithik Roshan, we're talking about the song, so they both do, and I'm sorry, but I'm just drooling throughout it all, like, so hot, the pair of them. Could they have picked anyone else? Like, I was like, no, they're just perfect, both of them together, absolutely perfect. You got Saif, he's proper pumped up. It didn't matter whatever moves they were doing, you saw it all. You're like, oh my God. There's some scenes I would have preferred to see in a lot longer. Like, we'll talk about that if we do a live, and we can do the spoiler review, whatever you want to call it. But I really enjoyed it, I really did. It was so colourful, and one thing I'm gonna say back about the song as well. Those things that we didn't pick up in when we were watching it here, and we did the whatever review trailer to it. But there was things in there. Did you notice? Even the ladies, they had like.
You mean the Alcoholia song?
Yeah. The like glittery stuff. There's the detail in like the music. There was so much more that you noticed on big screen. It was like unreal. Like, and the fact again, I will put it out there. It's so nice to see that it's Asian girls who are actually dancing. It's always like they're always bringing Gaudiya white girls, and thinking, yeah, that's nice, but they were all Indian upbringing. We're all pretty as well. We have gorgeous Indian women, and it's nice to see that. So, but yeah, I loved it. Absolutely loved it, and the storytelling. It was so good.
Yeah. Okay.
So good. Yeah. Sorry.
So okay.
I don't know what else to say, because like I said, it's a non-spoiler. I'll just rub it on. I will rub it on, and I'll give things away. I find it difficult doing this, so.
Okay, then before I carry on and I'll say what my take was and what I liked or disliked about it, what did you dislike about it?
What did I dislike about it?
Anything?
Okay, this is. Dislike again, it's not, there's scenes in there that I would have, like for instance, you've got Saif, there's certain things, everything was amazing, it's just those little moments, when he's with his wife and stuff. I don't think that could have been a bit more, like, it was just like, chi-chi, intimate moments, like with him and her.
Okay.
I don't know if it's allowed because he's married and green out the board would just.
What about the action sequences? How did you feel?
Unbelievable. Okay, I was like this throughout it all, peeping through my fingernails and fingers, whatever you want to call it. But unbelievable. Like, I was smirking throughout it all. And the fact, again, guys, you always think, oh, she's not gonna like it because it's action. I don't like the gloomy, dark feel of it all. This was lit, beautiful colours, the way they were dressed, you could see them puffed up and making all these moves. And
okay, let me say another thing. If Hrithik Roshan and Saif weren't in the movie, then would you have liked it? This is me asking that honestly. then would you have liked the movie?
I probably
If
would
they
have.
weren't in there.
Okay, honest truth, I probably would have liked it, probably at a different level, certain level, but I don't know if I would have watched it. I think I watched it more so because they were in it.
Okay.
That's me being honest.
Whose performance do you think was the best out of the two?
Okay, definitely Hrithik Roshan. He was unbelievable. Like, but then I felt bad because I love Saif Ali Khan. He did wonders in it as well. He was awesome. But Hrithik, I think it was his whole demeanor, the character he was playing, that evil. But then you knew what he was awesome. I'm not like saying.
No. Just in case. Just I was just like there holding you.
just
Don't say nothing.
Damn awesome.
Okay. Shall I go? Okay, here we go. Now my turn. Guys, obviously you guys already know I would have enjoyed it. I did enjoy it, and there were so many things about it that I enjoyed. I love the way that Pushkar and Gayatri done their direction. I know it's a remake. I know Pushkar and Gayatri done the original Tamil version with R. Madhavan and Vijay Sethupathi, and when you remake something, it has to be either on the same level or it's got to be, it has to be superior usually, but if you can make it at the same level, even great. And obviously with Vijay Sethupath's character in the original one, you expected or would have loved to have made sure that Hrithik, number one, wasn't going to copy, number two, was going to make it his own, and I do believe that he made it his own.
I was going to ask you those questions myself.
For me, straight away, I did love the way that they directed the movie. I would say that the starting, I felt like, I wanted them to get going. I felt like it was a bit slow right at the starting. Saif Ali Khan starts it and you see it.
Yeah.
But the moment it was like, come on, okay, I'm getting it. And certainly I think if you've seen the original, you more or less already know the story. So because I've seen the original, I already knew the story. I think because Sri hasn't, I think it's a totally different movie for the people who haven't watched it. And for the people who have, you already know the story, so you know.
Would you say it was like exactly the same with the bits in it that
no, it was more or less.
There was nothing added to it different.
There was the difference, and the way that they showed it, like the colours and stuff like that, it wasn't the same as that one. The performances were different, and the way that they acted, Hrithik didn't copy Vijay Sethupathi. He made this character his own.
Yeah.
The thing I was going to say was basically, at starting I felt like, come on, get going. Okay, I just want to get to the point, and that's what I mean. I think the people who haven't seen the original, they were more connected, kind of thing. The people who have, it's like, I know the story, but I just want you to move on. But the moment it was like, come on, bring in Hrithik, and the moment that he made his entry, I think his entry was just one. This guy does great entries. You've seen him in Agnipath, you've seen him, obviously War. You see in his entries. This is one of those entries that you look at and you're going, and don't forget, and I have to mention the background music, the background score from Sam CS. Wow, awesome. That, oh my god, whenever that music kicked in, and you obviously heard the music in Bunde anyway, when that kicked in, every time Hrithik came, it just elevated the movie, elevated the movie to another level. The background music, the background score, all the way through the movie was just, I really enjoyed it. I love the songs in there as well, but the background music, just, Sam CS done a fantastic job. If that music wasn't in there the way it was, I don't think, or if they had changed it, I don't think it would have been the same. But each time that music came, Hrithik's presence in the whole film was just outstanding and amazing. Honestly, that guy, from his dialect, like his accent, UP, you know what I mean? He carried it all the way through the film. He was remarkable. His performance level was just way up there, honestly. It was fascinating watching him. Don't get me wrong, I thought Saif Ali Khan done a great job as well, and it was great after Na Tum Jana Na Hum 20 years ago that they worked together in a romantic movie, finally they've got together in this film. But it was a total different film, total different, roles that they were playing.
It's like Saif Ali Khan was slick throughout it all, no hair out of place, he looked just unbelievable. Then you've got Hrithik, who's completely messy hair, his beard is bushy, he's got whites coming through, but he still looks amazing. And then you've got the side where he's looking really, really good as well. It's just
And I was going to say, Saif Ali Khan, obviously, this officer who's like honest, but yet he's sort of encounter specialist. He doesn't like locking people up. He rather just talk the boss. Siddiq. That's his thing. And then you got Hrithik, who's the gangster, who's basically, they're both similar but on different sides of, the law kind of thing. And they're just as good as each other. One bit more psychotic, but Saif Ali Khan done a great job in his role again. But each time, I think just Hrithik's presence in the whole film just outshone everything. Radhika Apte done a really good role as well.
Something different, don't you think? As well, I've not seen that anywhere, like that before. The pair of them, Radhika and his.
Radhika done a good job with what she had, kind of thing. She, you know what I mean. She performed really well. There wasn't so much that she could have done, but she done the best that she can do with what she had. And but the other characters, also the sporting characters that they had, I think they chose them well as well. They done whatever they could. But I think sometimes you just like, when you had actors at the starting and throughout the film, like other roles like other officers and all that, they didn't do as much. They were just basically in the background kind of thing. I just felt like they could have brought them out a little bit more. But at the end of the day, there's only so much. I think it was more or less a Saif Ali Khan and a Hrithik Roshan show. That's what it was. The action in there, don't get me wrong, there wasn't action all the way through. It wasn't action. It was not one of those.
It was just.
But like, when it was there, the stunts, the fight scenes, the action, it was really good. I really enjoyed them. It was like shown in a certain style and all that. I would have probably loved that. Just me. Don't get me wrong. I would have probably loved a lot more blood and gore. Guys have seen him, but there, you've seen in the trailer Hrithik Roshan with the sword coming down. So it's not a spoiler. But I would have wanted a lot more gore. A lot more. Yeah, I would have liked that. Me personally. Okay. Sri probably wouldn't have. But action sequences, when they were there, were enjoyable. And I liked them. And they were well filmed. I also loved... There wasn't any love story, which I'm glad. Because I think sometimes that's what we always relate to Bollywood. That Yithe Marji, love story in them. Just shove it, even if it's unnecessary. There weren't no time for that.
But they did show the little glimpse of him and his wife together and stuff.
But it was not a love story. It was like, sit there, like, here's a song, Arlo, you know what? This is it. So don't worry about that. It doesn't bore you in that sort of sense. It does sometimes. Love stories, like, chuck it in. Come on, here's a rugged cop. This guy's a gangster. Where's their time of falling in love and having all that time? Just get on with your gun, man. Just do that. And I like that. Obviously, it's a thriller. Each time Hrithik Roshan's like, it's this cat and mouse game. It's this suspense. What's going on? Why? There's like these riddles that, Hrithik is, playing for, sort of Saif Ali Khan to sort of like solve in a certain way. But yet at the same time, he's after him and he's away from him. But there's things going on in the background that, as you piece them bit by bit, everything is sort of revealed at the end, which is great. And, you guys will enjoy. There's that emotional sort of connection between Hrithik and his brother. And also the rise of how, and I love the backdrop of how Hrithik became the gangster, what got him there, what he had to do. But like I said, that connection with his brother, their connection was really good. In a movie that was sort of about cops and robbers kind of thing, violence and, this kind of, sort of movie, still being able to throw that in there, that you could see a different side of Hrithik's character. And I thought even that he performed really, you felt it, and I think it was needed. All in all, I honestly really enjoyed the movie. It was fun, it was entertaining, there was action, it was mass. It was everything that a person wanted. Obviously, you're gonna always, any movie you watch, doesn't matter what it is, how great it is, if you want to find faults, you'll find faults. If there's anything you want to change, you'll say. Like I said, there's some bits that I probably would have like cut out, and I thought, come on, get on with it. But I think every time Hrithik came on the screen, you just wanted more of him. You wish that he was there a lot longer, and you know, everything about him was just spectacular. You know, he just shows why he's such a great actor. And Saif Ali Khan, like I said, it was great to see him do a role like that, because he did hold his ground, kind of thing. And so, you know, a lot of credit to the directors, not only for choosing these characters, but also getting them to play these roles that, you know, just was at such a high level. It just credit to the whole team, because even with Santias's music and all that, obviously it was fun to see Hrithik dance as well in the Alcoholia song. It fitted. You know what I mean? Sometimes you like going, where are you going to put it? It worked.
It was crazy different.
And what a dance this man can do. This guy can act, he can dance, he can perform. Is there anything, you know what I mean?
He was doing in that was crazy.
He just,
the girls are going to love it. They're going to definitely love it. They will watch it. I know they will.
Yeah. Honestly, I think from both of us, I believe that, you know what, I really enjoyed it.
I think you could hear it in the crowd as well. It was more busier than it has been since we've been going to cinema. And yeah, we could hear laughter.
I could see a smile on her face. You know, when the gore, like the action sequence were coming in, when they were in there, each time I was going, I'm going to look at her and she's going to go, oh my God, here we go. No. She had this like big Cheshire Cat grin, like the Joker. Like, you know what I mean? And I think it was because Saif Ali Khan and Hrithik Roshan more than the action itself. It was like, she wasn't bothered who they killed and what they did, and, you know, it wasn't...
It was good.
But
there were times that we just did not expect it at all. I'm like...
But like I said, it's an action sort of thriller. I believe that you guys will enjoy it. Watch it. If you haven't seen the first one, like, you know, the original, watch it at the cinema. If you have watched the original, still watch it at the cinema, because I still feel like it is entertaining, and when you see their performances, you lot will be appreciating and grateful that you lot went, and I'm sure you lot enjoyed like us do. It was really good, you know, and I would watch it again, so definitely recommended by me. And if you have seen it, write down below what did you like and enjoy about it, and you know, or did you know, what was your take? How was it compared to the original? If you've seen it, or if you haven't seen the original, what did you like to think of the movie? Just write down your own opinions and your own comments, and also let us know if you want to hear a like spoiler review. If so, we'll probably do it tomorrow live. That's it, depending on if people want to watch it, and yeah, do something different so you guys can discuss it, we can talk about it, and share our thoughts and feelings. So yeah, so let us know, and yeah, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Take care, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.